Hello, my friends! Tonight we're going to read a story about the Promised Land and Jericho.
When Moses died, Joshua became the leader of the Israelites. God told Joshua it was time to go into the land of Canaan, the land God promised to give Abraham's family. Other people lived in the land, so the Israelites had to defeat them. Joshua sent 2 spies into Jericho to check it out. They stayed at the house of a woman named Rahab. The king of Jericho heard the spies were with Rahab, so Rahab hid the men on her roof to keep them safe. Rahab had heard what God did to Pharaoh and believed in God. She wanted to help his people. The spies promised to keep Rahab and her family safe when the Israelites came into the city. Rahab tied a bright red rope in her window so the Israelites would know which house she lived in. The spies left Jericho. Now the Israelites traveled toward the Jordan River, which separated them from the Promised Land. They camped next to a wide, deep river. God gave instructions to Joshua and the other leaders. God was going to help the Israelites cross the river. The people got ready to cross. The priests carried the Ark of the Covenant to the edge of the water. Joshua said, "God is with us. He will defeat our enemies." Then the priests stepped into the water and the river stopped. All the people crossed the Jordan on dry ground. Joshua told the people to take 12 stones from the river to set up as a reminder that God stopped the water and helped them cross the river. When the Israelites were all on the other side, the water started to flow again. Next, God told Joshua, "March around the city 1 time each day for 6 days. On the 7th day, march around the city 7 times, and the priests should blow the trumpets. Then all the people should shout, and the walls of Jericho will fall down. The Israelites can then go into the city and conquer it." Joshua did what God said. Every day for 6 days, the Israelites marched around the city. On the 7th day, they marched around the city 7 times. Then Joshua said, "Shout, for the Lord has given you a city." So the people shouted, and the wall fell down. The Israelites went to the city and captured it. They destroyed everything in the city, but Rahab and her family were safe.
God fought for his people and led them into the Promised Land. Just as the Lord defeated Jericho for the Israelites, Jesus defeats his enemies and leads believers into the Promised Land of eternity. All right, my friends, I love you and miss you times a gazillion and a half. Good night, friends.